Hello everyone, welcome to Mastermind. Today let us learn some of the important schemes that were announced in Union Budget by solving few multiple choice questions. Let us get started now. Let us consider the first question. Which of the following statements is or are not true regarding Agriculture Accelerator Fund? So Agriculture Accelerator Fund will be set up to encourage agri startups by young entrepreneurs in rural areas. This fund is aimed at bringing innovative and affordable solutions for challenges faced by farmers. It will also bring in modern technologies to transform agricultural practices, increase productivity and profitability. So here what they have asked is, please concentrate on the question. They have asked not true. Most of the times people lose marks by not considering these, whether it is true or not true. They mark all the above for true and now none of the above for not true. When such things happen, they lose marks. Please remember here they're asking the statements that are not true. So here statement A is correct, statement B is correct, statement C is also correct. Therefore the right option over here is, since they have asked not true, it is none of the above. None of the above. So none of the above questions are false or not true. All the above questions are true. So now let us see what is this Agriculture Accelerator Fund. This particular fund was announced in the Union Budget 2023-2024. So this fund is set up to increase the number of agri startups. So please remember agri startups in the rural areas by the young entrepreneurs. So first statement is correct. The main aim of the fund is to provide innovative and affordable solutions for the challenges faced by the farmers. It will focus only on farmers and the challenges faced by them. More young entrepreneurs will be encouraged to begin agri startups using these funds. So through this Agriculture Accelerator Fund, this funding will be provided to young entrepreneurs to start up agri startups. So they will have to initiate or begin agri startups by using this fund. So this fund is solely based for providing funds to young entrepreneurs to make them financially empowered to start the startups. So startups focusing on cost effective solutions will be given priorities. Also technology startups that aim to increase agricultural outputs will be given preference. So according to these statements, it will bring modern technologies to transform agricultural practices, increase productivity and profitability. Definitely any fund that is set up for improving agriculture should aim at this. It should aim to bring modern technologies to transform agricultural practices, increase productivity and profitability. No scheme will be introduced to decrease the productivity and profitability. So this is a sweeping kind of statement. You can easily say statement C is right even if you have not read anything about Agriculture Accelerator Fund. So this is about Agriculture Accelerator Fund, very important. Please note down these points. Second question says, Bharat Shri scheme announced in Union Budget 2023-2024 is for promotion of cultivation of millets, digitization of ancient inscriptions, welfare of sanitation workers, promotion of usage of nano urea. So here the right option is option 2, digitization of ancient inscriptions. Please don't get confused between Bharat Shri and Sri Anna. Sri Anna. Sri Anna is the name given for millets by the finance minister in her union budget speech. So the moment you see Sri, you will have the tendency to mark option 1 as the correct answer, but it is not so. Bharat Shri means Bharat Bharat shared repository of inscriptions. So in short it is Bharat Shri. This is a digital epigraphy museum and it was established to digitize 1 lakh ancient inscriptions. 1 lakh ancient inscriptions in the first stage, in the first phase. So Bharat Shri is nothing but a digital epigraphy museum that is going to be established to digitize 1 lakh ancient inscriptions in the first stage. Third question says, which of the following statements is or are true regarding Urban Infrastructure Development Fund UIDF? It will be established through use of priority sector lending shortfall. It will be managed by SIDBI. It will be used by public agencies to create urban infrastructure in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Here, statement A and C are correct. Therefore, the right option is option 3, A and C only. So, what is UIDF? This was announced in Budget 2023-2024. So, UIDF will be established through the use of priority sector lending shortfall. This is correct. So what is priority sector lending? So usually the banks are stipulated to lend certain percentage of their lending towards priority sectors like agriculture, industries, MSMEs, etc. So let us say, for example, if 2 lakh crores have been reserved for priority sector lending, if only 1 lakh 80,000 crores has been lent to this priority sector and 20,000 is the shortfall in lending, this 20,000 that has not been used for priority sector lending will be used by the UIDF for funding urban infrastructure in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. So the purpose is the fund will be used by the public agencies to create urban infrastructure in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. What are Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities? So Tier 2 city as well as Tier 3 city. Tier 2 city is a city with a population in the range of 50,000 to 1 lakh, 50,000 to 1 lakh, while Tier 3 city is a city with a population of 20,000 to 50,000. So this fund will be managed by National Housing Bank. National Housing National Housing Bank, and then it will be established on the lines of Rural Infrastructure Development Fund. So how RIDF was established, on similar lines this UIDF is established. States will be encouraged to leverage or make use of resources from the grants of 15th Finance Commission as well as existing schemes to adopt appropriate user charges while accessing this UIDF. Fourth question says PM program for restoration, awareness, nourishment and amelioration of Mother Earth incentivizes states and union territories to promote alternative fertilizers and balanced use of chemical fertilizers, promote use of electric vehicles in the country, promote 20% ethanol blending in the country, promote the use of renewable energy in the country. So here the right option is option 1, promote alternative fertilizers and balanced use of chemical fertilizers. So the PM program for restoration, awareness, nourishment and amelioration of Mother Earth is in other words known as PM Pranam. PM Pranam scheme. So this PM Pranam scheme has the objective to reduce the use of chemical fertilizers and promote the balanced use of chemicals. So this want to reduce the use of chemical fertilizer. This scheme aims at reducing the use of chemical fertilizers and achieve the balanced use of chemicals in agriculture. The government is planning to promote alternatives. It is planning to promote alternatives to fertilizers to achieve green growth. To achieve green growth and minimize the negative impact on environment by using chemical fertilizers. Very, very important. Please remember. Fifth question says MISTI program announced in Union Budget 2023-2024 is for the conservation of mangrove plantation, xerotic plantation, reserve forest, urban forest. So here the right option is option 1, mangrove plantation. So this new scheme called MISTI was announced by the finance minister in the Union Budget 2023-2024. So building on India's success in afforestation, this particular scheme called MISTI means mangrove initiative for shoreline habitats for shoreline habitats and tangible incomes. So this will be taken up for mangrove plantation along the coastline as well as on the salt pan lands wherever feasible by using MG Narega scheme funds, CAMPA fund, compulsory afforestation fund and other sources. So the funds will be leveraged from these sources to promote mangrove plantation along the coastline as well as on the salt pan lands. Please remember these things. Sixth question says, Amrit Dharohar scheme announced in Union Budget 2023-24 is for the conservation of wetlands, biosphere reserves, national parks, urban forests. So the right option over here is option 1, wetlands. So even this scheme was announced in Union Budget 2023-2024, and this is a scheme that will be implemented over the next 3 years to encourage optimal use of wetlands and enhance biodiversity. So it encourages the optimal use of wetlands and enhance biodiversity, carbon stock. So carbon stock, and it also promotes ecotourism opportunities and income generation for the local communities. Amrit Dharohar will emphasize on the importance of wetlands and their preservation with an outlook that it is inclusive of local communities as caretakers of the ecosystem. Consider the seventh question now. It is about Unity Mall. So, which of the following statements is or not true? Again, please emphasize on not true. So, not true regarding Unity Malls. States will be encouraged to set up a Unity Mall in their state capital or most prominent tourism center or the financial capital. Unity malls are envisaged for promotion and sale of their own one district, one products, GI products, and other handicraft products. They provide space for sale of products of respective native states only. So here they have asked what is not true. Therefore, the right option is option 3, C only. Only this is false. The other two statements are correct. So again, in the Union Budget 2023-2024, the Finance Minister announced about Unity malls. So what are these Unity malls? Unity malls are the malls that the states will be encouraged to set up in their state capital or most prominent tourism center or the financial capital. So, Unity malls will be set up either in the state capital or financial capital or the most prominent tourism center. And why are these Unity malls set up? These are set up to promote the sale of their own one district, one products, GI products, and other handicraft products. And also, these Unity malls provide space for such products of all other states. So, native states only is the false statement here. It also provides space for sale of products of other states, not only native states but also other states. So, what is this one district, one product then? One district, one product is an initiative by the central government which aims to make regional products more accessible while providing capital to those who produce them. Under this scheme, the state identifies the chief product for a district. For every district, the chief product is identified and then offers support for its processing, storage, and marketing. For example, leather products and all handmade products manufactured through stone and marble are promoted under ODOP from Agra. So this particular product, that is the leather products as well as the handmade products manufactured through stones and marbles, are the promoted products from Agra under one district, one product scheme. Consider the last question for the day. Which of the following statements is or are true regarding Mahila Samman Savings Certificates? It is a one-time small savings scheme. Mahila Samman Savings Certificate will be made available for a 4-year period up to March 2027. This will offer deposit facility up to Rs 2 lakh in the name of women or girls at a fixed interest rate of 7.5% with partial withdrawal option. So here statement A and C are correct while statement B is false. Therefore, the right option is option 3, A and C only. So, Mahila Samman Savings Certificate is a new small savings scheme. It is a one-time small savings scheme that was announced in the Union Budget 2023-2024. It has been specially designed for women and investors. So, as the name says Mahila, it has been specially designed for women investors for encouraging investments. The government has made the scheme come into effect via a gazette notification issued on March 31st, 2023. March 31st, 2023. So, an account opened under this scheme will be a single holder type. So, single holder, not joint, but single holder type, and the account can be opened in post office. It can be opened either in the post office or any authorized bank or any authorized bank. Mahila Samman Savings account can be opened by a woman for herself or by the guardian on behalf of a girl. Therefore, this is available to both women as well as girl. In the case of women, she can open it herself, while for a girl, a guardian should be there. And this particular scheme, the minimum amount to be invested is rupees 1000, and any sum in multiples of 100 rupees, like 100, 200, 300. After 4000 they can invest like 1100, 1200, 1300. And what is the maximum amount they can deposit? The maximum amount they can deposit is 2 lakh rupees. So under the scheme, the maximum investment allowed is 2 lakh. The deposits made under the scheme will fetch interest at the rate of 7.5% per annum. The interest will be compounded quarterly and it will be credited to the account. The deposit matures after 2 years. So the deposit matures after 2 years. This will be made available for a 4-year period up to March 2027 is false, but this will be made available for a 2-year period up to March 2025. March 2025. So after the first year from the date of account opening, but before the account's maturity, that is after first year of the deposit, the account holder can withdraw a maximum of 40%. If the woman or girl has invested 1 lakh rupees, then after 1 year she can withdraw maximum 40,000, that is 40% of 1 lakh. So this is all about the famous Mahila Samman Savings Certificate. Please note down these points. One or the other question from this particular video will be asked in many examinations, whether it might be PC, PSI, KAS or even UPSC. So please note down these points and revise regularly. Thank you.